Whoa, whoa! I am so sorry that you guys caught me sleeping. I know that I shouldn't be sleeping in the middle of the day. I got this awesome new clock, but I don't know how to tell time yet, so I do not know when to go to sleep. Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you guys can help me. Will you help me learn how to tell time so I know when to go to bed? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's zoom over here to the clocks and learn how to tell time. This first clock we see is an analog clock. This is the new clock I got. To learn time, let's start off with an easier version of this clock. Okay, the little pointer that spins is called a hand. This clock is a training clock and only has one small hand on it. The small hand is called the hour hand. Around the edge of the clock, we have numbers that go from 1 all the way to 12. This small hand tells us what the hour is. Right now, the hour hand is pointing to the 3, so it must be 3 o'clock. Now what hour is it? 6 o'clock, right. Let's look at another. What hour is this? I heard some of you say it is still 6 o'clock, and you are correct. The hour does not change until it is pointing right at the next number. As long as the hand points between the 6 and the 7, it is still 6 o'clock. Let's try one more. Right now the hour hand is between the 11 and the 12. So is this 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock? It is still 11 o'clock. It will not be 12 o'clock until the hour hand points right at the 12. Good job, guys. Now this training clock works great to tell us what hour it is. But what if you have to be home by a certain time in the middle of the hour? It would be difficult to know exactly when to leave with just using the hour hand. That is why we have what we call the minute hand. Let's bring in one of our big kid clocks. This clock has a big hand and a small hand. We already know the small hand tells us the hour, but do you know what this hand does? This long hand is the minute hand. The minute hand tells us how much time has passed after the hour. When telling time, we always look at the hour hand first. On this clock, the hour hand is pointing to the 12, and the minute hand is pointing to the 1. So would we say the time is 12 and 1 minute? I know you might be tempted to say yes, but that is not correct. Each one of these increments are counted by 5s. There are 5 minutes between each of these big numbers. So when the minute hand is at the 1, 5 minutes have passed. So this is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 55 minutes, and at the 12, the minutes start back over at 0. So right now, the time is 12:05. The hour hand is at the 12, and the minute hand is pointing at the 1, which is 5 minutes. Let's look at another one. Remember, we first look at the small hand for the hour. It is halfway between the 3 and the 4, so with just the hour hand, we know it is 3 o'clock. Now we look at the minute hand. It is pointing to the 6. Does that mean it is 3 and 6 minutes? No, you are right. We have to count by 5s to get the minutes. Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 minutes. So the time is 3:30 because the hour is 3, and after counting by 5s, we see that the minute hand is pointing to 30 minutes. Let's do one last one. Can you help me out on this one? Great. Okay. You caught me sleeping earlier because my bedtime is 8 o'clock at night. When I saw the big hand pointing to the 8, I thought it was my bedtime. To get the correct time, we need to look at the hour hand first. What number is the small hour hand pointing to? It is at the 2 still, so the hour is 2. Great job. Now how many minutes have passed? Remember to count by increments of 5. Can you tell me what the minutes are? The minutes are 40, so the time is 2:40. Great job, everyone. Now that I know how to tell time, I will not try to sleep at 2:40 in the afternoon. Thank you so much for your help, guys. Remember to keep practicing and you will get better at this. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Okay, now. So, what did you see? What did you see? Okay. Yes, Nirvana, what did you watch?
We were learning about time, and that man who was sleeping earlier was teaching us how do we go by time, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, until we get to 60. Our hand moves away.
Thank you. Very good. So, okay. Elena here has a very nice thing to show us.
A clock.
Yes. Elena, can you tell us what you have in your hand?
Yes,
And
it's a
Mikael
time.
as well. It's
What?
the clock. Okay. I want you to show me how many hands do we have in a clock or a watch?
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 hands.
1, 2, 3. For this time, we're going to learn about just 2 of them, okay? I want you to watch another video and follow. We have one hand, the short hand is for what? Hours or minutes?
Hours.
To tell us the hour. And the long one tells us what?
Minutes.
Minutes, very
Minutes.
good. Okay, now follow and watch this one as well.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of Math Busters. Please welcome today's contestant, all the way from the room where we keep our contestants, the contestant room. It's Professor Rena.
Hi, Jeannie. I'm so happy to be here.
Are you ready to bust some math?
Yes, I am.
Well, bust it.
Oh, all right. Look at the time. Ooh. What we're going to do is we're going to draw the hour hand and the minute hand to show the same time on the clock face. Okay? Awesome. All right, so what do we know? We know that the 7 actually tells us the hour. So here we go. The 7 tells us the hour, and the 30 tells us 30 minutes after the hour. All right. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So what this means is the time is 30 minutes after 7, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, since 30 minutes is a half hour, the hour hand should point halfway between the 7 and the 8. So let's draw in that hour hand. Here we go. It's going to be right halfway between the 7 and the 8. All right. Now, remember, this hour hand is going to be shorter. It is shorter than the minute hand. So when we draw the minute hand, it's actually going to be a longer arrow.
Okay.
Okay. Now, it takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move from one number to the next number on a clock face. So if I start at the number 12 and time goes on, right?
Tickety-tock.
Tickety-tock, 1 minute at a time. Here go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I get 5 minutes away, I come to the next number on the clock face. So here we go. I want to go to 30 minutes, maybe a faster way than counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on.
Yeah.
I can count by 5s.
Great idea. That's how to bust it, folks.
So if we count by 5s, we'll be able to reach 30 more quickly.
Oh,
So
good.
here we
Count
go.
with them, okay?
5, 10. Oh, let's do magic TV, shall we?
Oh, I love TV magic.
All right, so here we go. Let's count by 5s. 5,
10,
10,
15, 20, 25, 30.
30. So we will stop at the 6, which is 30 minutes.
So good.
Now both clocks show 7:30.
Ah, that's the right answer. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jeannie. Now can I see what my star prize is?
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
I'm so excited for you. Oh, what is it?
Don't forget to put a star prize in the Math Busters box. Love, Jeannie.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess the lesson is very easy now. You watch 2 videos to show you that. In a clock, we have 2 hands. The long hand, the short hand, let's start with the short, shows us the hour. The long one shows us the minutes. And each number means 5 minutes. Okay, it's going to be clearer and easier with doing the exercises in the book. So I want you all to have your math book in front of you and go to page 374. First, to write the hour, not the minutes. Which hand shows us the hour? The short or the long one? Is it the short or the long?
Short.
The short. Okay. Where is the short hand? The short hand is on which number?
1.
1. Very good. So let's write here. Let's write 1 here. And you need to do 2 dots.
In every single one. Turn in the second page.
Make 2 dots, okay? Write 1 and 2 dots. Okay. Who can tell me where is the long hand of the hour of the clock?
12.
Bara, where is it?
On the 12.
On the 12. So when it's on the 12, what do we write for minutes?
0.
0. Very good. So
Zero.
let's write here. Do you all have it like so?
I'm actually in number 10.
Very good, Nirvana. Number 1. For number 1, look at the short hand of the clock. It's on the 1. So we write 1, the first here. And then don't forget those 2 dots. Don't forget them, okay?
Done.
Then 2 zeros because the long hand of the clock is on a 12. So yes, the 1 o'clock didn't start yet. So 0 for the minutes. Let's go to number 2. Who can do it? Who can do number 2?
The short hand.
Osama, where is the short hand in number 2?
Please, Miss Anna, please. Hand number 2. The 8.
So we write 8 hours and don't forget the 2 dots.
Miss Anna, it's not actually 8. Between 8 and 7 and 9.
So it's still
8 and
o'clock, okay? If it doesn't get to the 9, exactly on the 9, it's still 8. We still write 8. Don't forget this point.
Because the smaller, when it's a half, the smaller number has to be on the clock.
Very good. Now, let's count the minutes. And we said that the long hand is for the minutes. And each number shows us 5 minutes. I want you all to count with me now. By 5. 5, 10, 15,
20, 25, 30,
20, 25, 30. So what is it here?
30.
30. Very good. The same for this number. Where is the shorthand between which two
No
numbers?
math homework for me. I finished too, teacher. I finished too. I finished. Look.
Okay, very good. Now let's just do this one, and you're going to do your own. So look here, for this number, the shorthand is between 3 and 4. If it's not exactly on the 4, we still write the number before it, okay? So 3, 2 dots, and the same for this one, 30 minutes. Let's count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. To the second page, okay? Do number 4. Ahmad.
9:30.
9:30. Very good.
9. It means 8.
I don't like my handwriting on here. Here it's 9. Don't forget the 2 dots. 30. Who can do the other one?
Me.
Them, do it.
Oh, no.
Maqdam? Yes, I'm waiting.
The first one is 1 and
It's between 12 and 1. It didn't get to 1 yet. So what do we write? 12 or more? Yes, Maqdam. Who can do this one? Yusuf, can you do it?
No, I can't do it. I don't know it.
Okay. I want you to focus with me here, okay? We are going, look carefully. Look carefully. We first write the number for the shorthand, the hour. So where is it now? Between which two numbers? Who can answer? It's between which two numbers? Here in number 5, it's clear. Look at the top. Between 12 and 1. Did it get to 1 or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. So we write this number, the number before it. What is the number before it?
12.
12. So we write it 12 for hours. Now we are going to count the minutes by looking at the long hand of the clock, okay? Each number means 5 minutes. So look here at the 1, that means 5 minutes. At 2, that means 10 minutes. Okay, count with me. On the 3, how many minutes?
What? On the what?
On the 3. On number 3. How many minutes? 15. Then 20.
25.
25.
30.
Then
35. 40.
Very good. So here It's 12:30. Okay, this one is very easy. When the long hand is on the 12, that means, what do we write for minutes? Miral?
6 and 0.
6 and 2 0. Thank you, Miral. Very good.